However, if you watch my videos, you also know that any APR over 30% is extremely predatory, and 22.49 is actually a relatively low APR. Chase is typically a pretty reputable brand, and they actually have my favorite beginner credit card, so subscribe to that if you want to learn more. But as always, remember, banks are not your friend, and even a bank like Chase, Amex, or Capital One will still take advantage of you. So you want to make sure you pay off your credit cards on time and in full every month, and only spend on your credit cards if you have the money in the bank to pay for whatever you're buying. But like I said, if you do that, these interest rates and other fees will not apply. The only fee that you need to be aware of is that with the Chase Sapphire Preferred, you do have a $95 annual fee. I talk more about this in some of my other videos, so check those out next if you want to learn more. But I can confidently say I get positive value on this annual fee with this card, and that's why I'm applying for it today. And again, most of these other late and transaction type fees you shouldn't have to worry about as long as you're treating your credit card correctly. One thing I do want to draw your guys' attention to is that the Chase Sapphire Preferred has no foreign transaction fee, which is super important for a travel card like this. And then we have some more terms and conditions, as well as some other notices. You guys can feel free to read up on those on your own time if you'd like. I'm definitely not a legal consultant by any means, so do your own research as far as that goes. I just like talking about credit cards. Next, we have our certifications, just saying that I have read through all this and I know what I am agreeing to when applying for the card.